Chapter 10, Simple Machines. Get into which tool will you use to do the following tasks? Match the task with the correct tool and also the name of the tool. Number 1, to give shape to your greeting card. Number 2, to fasten a bunch of papers. Number 3, to tighten the screw of your cycle. Number 4, to shorten your nails. A, B, C, and D. In our daily life, we apply different forces to do different kinds of work, such as lifting heavy objects or opening a can. We often use tools that help us to complete a work quickly and with less effort. A tool that is used to do work easily, quickly, and use less energy is called a machine. Common tools that we use every day, such as staplers, screwdrivers, and a pair of scissors, are examples of simple machines. These are the devices that increase the effect of force or change the direction of applied force or both. Simple machines are of six main types: lever, pulley, inclined plane, wheel and axle, wedge, and screw. Lever. The lever is made up of a straight, rigid object, like a board or a bar, which pivots on a turning point. By applying the force at one end of a lever, we can use it to lift or move heavy objects, cut things, and open lids. Examples of levers include bottle openers, a pair of scissors, claw hammers, seesaws, pliers, crowbars, and tweezers. Bottle opener, claw hammer, seesaw, pliers. Info mine. There are different types of levers depending on where the load, the effort, and the fulcrum, balancing point, are positioned. For this reason, levers are classified into three separate groups: Class 1, Class 2, and Class 3. You will read about them in higher classes. Pulley. A pulley is a type of simple machine that uses a wheel with a groove in it and a rope. The rope fits into the groove, and one end of the rope goes around the load. We pull on the other end. The pulley helps to move the load or change the direction of the force. Some examples of pulleys include cranes, flagpoles, and window blinds. Crane, flagpole, window blinds. Info mine. When multiple pulleys are used together, it's called a block and tackle. Inclined plane. An inclined plane is a flat surface with one end higher than the other. This allows for heavy objects to slide up to a higher point rather than be lifted. It is generally easier to slide something than to lift it. Examples of inclined planes include slides and ramps. Wheel and axle. Wheel and axle is another simple machine. It uses a wheel with a rod attached in the middle as an axle to help it to lift or move loads. In some cases, this machine works like a lever to multiply force, like with a doorknob or a fishing reel. In other cases, it is used to move objects easily, such as with wheels on a bicycle. Doorknob, fishing reel, wheel. Up for review. State true or false for the following statements. Number 1. Skateboard is an example of wheel and axle. Number 2. Inclined plane is a machine that uses a wheel and a rope. Number 3. A lever is made of rigid straight board. Number 4. When multiple levers are used together, it is called block and tackle. Wedge. A wedge is a simple machine used to push two objects apart. If you put two inclined planes back to back forming a sharp edge, you get a wedge. Examples of the wedge include knives, chisels, and axes. Chisel, knife, axe. Find and answer. What do you understand by a compound machine? Screw. A screw is a special kind of inclined plane. It's basically an inclined plane wrapped around a pole. Screws are used to lift things or to hold them together. Screw. Info mine. Machines should be handled with care. If not used properly, these could even hurt us. Take a look. Simple machines. Lever, scissors, seesaws, pliers, etc. Pulley, cranes, window blinds, etc. Inclined plane, ramps and slides. Wheel and axle, doorknobs, fishing reels, etc. Wedge, knives, chisels, etc. Screw.